It's Crystal.
Trish.
And we're gonna do a discussion video blog for you guys. And right?
Right.
Okay then. Alright, first topic. Teen Wolf. She's looking at my notes because we made a shitload of notes about this past season and what we want to happen in the season that's happening, like, in a few weeks from now, whenever that is, sometime in June.
I just want to point something out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I know. Oh.
Buff Malia.
I think that's how you spell her name, but okay. Yeah, we have a few bullet points we're gonna hit.
It may be backwards to you, but you'll get
the idea. You'll get the idea. Okay. I guess first thing I want to talk about is the first point I wrote down, which is the Allison death.
Ugh. Don't make me cry. Poor Allison.
I will be honest. I didn't see this coming at all. I know Jeff Davis said, oh, there's going to be, like, this big, huge character death, but to be perfectly honest, I kind of thought it was going to be Isaac.
I think everybody thought that, because that was, like, their last person that they would want, like, that would be the first person they would want to be gone, because everybody else is saved.
Yeah, but he's pretty.
They're all pretty.
Well, yeah, but he's, like, really pretty.
They're all pretty. Alright, look, you have to look at it this way. You have to think about who you would be able to not picture on the show anymore more so than somebody else.
Yeah, but see, Allison was the main character. I didn't think she was gonna be like...
Nobody thought that. That's why it was so shocking.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fine.
That's why they did it. Because it was so...
But she was the main character! We're just gonna agree to disagree. Allison was the one that got the short end of the stick. Or the sword.
But we lost a lot of people. Even though they didn't die. We're losing a lot of people going in the next season.
Okay, yeah, that's true. We did lose quite a lot of people, not necessarily to death, but we did lose them off the show, which was kind of disappointing, which we'll actually get into.
We're losing Isaac anyway.
Oh yeah, yes, that's the next point. Isaac and Daddy Argent, I was about to say Daddy Styles, but Chris Argent and Isaac are, like, running off to have, like, a romantic adventure together.
I don't think that's what they're gonna do, but they're going to London.
You know who's in London?
They should.
Jackson!
Yes!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
They should visit him.
Oh my god! They should totally bring him back.
Just for an episode. I would be happy with one episode.
Maybe two.
About all 12. We'll just go there.
Okay. I mean, come on, let's be honest. They've got to at least at some point want to bring Jackson back because they didn't kill him at the end of season 2. They just turned him into a werewolf and then sent him packing to London, and he decided London wasn't for me, so I'm just going to jump ship to, like, Arrow. And, you know.
Which is... worked
out pretty well, I think. Yeah. But, you know.
Worked out very well.
She knows more about Arrow than I do.
Yeah.
But, now it just makes me wonder, though, that because Isaac and Argent are going to be in London, are they going to do anything where they mention running into Jackson?
We'll have to see where they go with that.
We'll see. Okay.
Alright. Which one is your favorite? Styles or Void Styles? Come on, you have to admit, Void Styles is very sexy. Very sexy. Right?
Wait, what did you call him?
Void Styles.
Void Styles.
I'm sorry, the Nagutsune.
I can't pronounce half these names, I'm sorry. Nugitsune.
There you go.
Okay.
Good job.
I did like Evil Styles, I will say that. He was kind of an asshole, and I know that's the point because they had to have, like, a villain in, you know, a beloved character.
He deserves a Grammy, Oscar, everything.
Okay, you
it
do
doesn't
know
even matter. I know
Grammy
it's music. I know it doesn't even matter because he deserves them all.
Okay,
that's how good he was.
She's very defensive about Dylan O'Brien / Styles.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. We're all thinking it, but I will say this. I did like his character development this past season a lot more than, like, the first two.
Right.
Just because I feel like it went less from him being humorous and more to him being, like, a dramatic actor / more in an action-y role, which was nice because he's like, the lone human besides, like, Danny and, like, the hunters.
By the way, I'm really mad that they chose Malia to be his first sexual relationship.
Yeah, that was the next point
Not
I was going to bring
happy
up. The second to last point where it says fuck Malia. She
Fuck
wanted me to
Malia.
write that down because we have to talk about this. Because,
And I don't mean literally.
No.
Like,
That was
this
just
is-
kind of weird. I mean, this girl, she was like, what? She was the coyote, right?
Yes.
Okay. She was in the wild for, like, what, 9 years or something?
Yep.
And then she is trying to integrate into, like, society, and we're supposed to believe that this cute boy that she sees, yes, it's hard to resist styles, I won't lie about that, but you come out of the wild and you're around people for the first time in almost 10 years, and you just think, oh, I'm just going to, like, let him stick his hoo-ha in my hoo-ha. Because that makes
Way
a
to
lot
put
of...
it. Way to put it.
Thank you. Because that makes a
Props.
lot of sense. But, oh, and then at the end, when she came into the school and was doing her little sexy little flirty walk, like,
No.
no.
Not even cool.
No.
It's not. Not
That's
at
it.
all.
I just think that's not very believable that, like I said, she comes from the wild and then she just seems to integrate into school life, like,
Yeah. Like
no,
that.
like, no nervous stutter, no, like, hiding, no, like, bad posture, nothing. Does that make sense?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't agree with it.
But since we're talking about Malia, this brings us to our next point, Peter. Now, was it the finale or the 2 episodes before? Either way, end of the season, it looks like Peter could be, you're staring at me this whole time.
A little bit.
Peter Hale could be Malia's biological father.
Could be.
Could be. But the only problem is that once they brought that possibility in, they didn't mention it again. So we don't know for sure, but it looks like it's going that way.
Yeah.
Which, let's be honest here. Peter is a father.
I don't think so.
I don't know how to feel about that. I mean,
No.
I like Peter as a character, but is he really daddy material?
No.
No. No. Speaking of daddy material, I want to talk about Scott's dad.
Oh.
Now, that's not on the notes. That just popped into my head just now, but I don't know. What do you guys think about him? Because I didn't like him in the beginning. She and I didn't like him in the beginning, and we still don't. There's something off about this guy. Like, even more than his own personal history with his wife and son. Something is not right.
Definitely.
I think he's some kind of supernatural, but I'm gonna hold off on saying what.
Really?
I think so. I don't know. I can't trust anybody on this show.
Oh, well, if we're going there,
Oh, God.
what about the new deputy person?
Yes. Oh, we were talking about
Does he
this.
not give you a strange...
He gave us so many, we looked at each other when we were watching the episode where it was Daddy Argent and Derek in the police station. They're handcuffed together, and then they showed the deputy.
Yes.
And,
Deputy Parrish, I think his name is. Parrish.
Parrish, I think that's the name. And they focus on him a lot.
Yeah.
Which makes me think he's not just supposed to be some side character.
Exactly.
I think he's got to be someone important, or he will be someone important. Otherwise, they wouldn't have shown him the way they did. So, I mean, I don't know what he could be. I don't think he's a werewolf, but
No, I don't think so either.
I don't even know if he's good or bad. I don't know. We have to see more. We have to see more of him, I think.
I don't think we saw enough of him or heard enough from him to tell if he was
I agree.
good or bad.
But
we could just be looking too far into it.
Yeah, because we tend to do that. We will read into things, and then they turn out to be absolutely nothing. So, but I believe when she first started making me watch Teen Wolf, I thought Coach was actually going to be a bad guy, and he's
Coach.
He's Coach. He's Cupcake. The independent.
Cupcake.
He's Cupcake. No, but seriously, I said to her the other night that I loved Coach's character development this past season. Just because this guy's a badass motherfucker.
Yes, he is.
This guy got shot in the stomach with an arrow, and he was lying on the ground talking, yelling at people, and then he comes back, and he's fine. He is fine, and...
Yeah, but they didn't tell us if he was okay for 2 episodes. How can you not tell us and fill us in on how Coach is doing? He is a major, essential part of Teen Wolf. Don't tell us how he's doing. Could have died over those 2 episodes, and we wouldn't have known.
Well, clearly he's not dead since we saw him.
Thankfully.
Okay.
Let's move on here.
Okay.
Let's talk about Danny.
Danny. Oh, that was the best, my favorite twist in the finale, because...
Danny knowing about the werewolves.
Yeah. I will admit, normally I can see a lot of things coming. I didn't see that.
I don't think anybody saw that coming.
I really didn't, to be honest, because I always figured, I like Danny, and I don't think he's stupid, but I always believed he was kind of ignorant.
Really?
Like, very blind. I'm like, how can you not notice that there are, like, these evil spirits, werewolves, like, hunters, and everything? How can you not notice that shit running around? And I was like, okay, maybe he really just doesn't see it.
Right.
Even though he was having sex with a werewolf.
Especially the Kenema. Really? How does he not know that?
And Jackson was his best friend. How did he not know that?
Exactly. I'm sure he did.
I'm sure he
I'm
did.
sure he knew.
Honestly, he knew this whole time since he said to Ethan?
Yep.
Ethan. Okay. I always mix them up. But, yeah, when he said to Ethan that he couldn't date him because he knew he was a werewolf, and you saw the look in Ethan's face like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Like, you knew about this? Did not see that coming, which is going to be... It kind of makes me happy because, he knows. So, he knows all about the werewolves, so he knows, like, they're not entirely bad, but I can kind of also see why he said, can't really be with you, because, dating a werewolf, who knows what the hell is going to happen with that. That's like Bella dating Edward, and, we all saw how that turned out.
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there. But, okay. Yeah, we'll come back to Danny, I'm sure, in the weeks to come. But,
Oh, Danny.
Oh, Danny. Can I just say that I love the fact that Danny got more screen time, and he got some lovin'.
He did get some lovin'. He got a lot of lovin' that season. Tear.
But, yeah.
I'm excited for season 4.
Oh my god. Have you seen the new trailer? Well, I guess it's not really a trailer. It's just like a teaser promo where they're like running
Can't
through
go back.
fog or something. Why the fuck they want to go back?
Well, I would want to go back if I could save Allison for Scott.
Oh my god. That just makes me sad, because I said, the other day, I was like, it's going to be so weird when we sit down to watch season 4 and we don't see her in the credits, like the opening credits, and it's just like...
I don't even want to think about it.
I don't want to think about it. It's just going to be weird.
It's so depressing.
I knew they were going to eventually kill off a main character, I just didn't think it would be this soon.
Jeff Davis, he, ruined all of our ships.
Ruined
them all.
I'm glad that they broke Allison and Scott up, but I always felt this, gut feeling, they're gonna end up together, even if it's, down the road, at the end of the series, when it was, ready to be over and everything was just gonna be done. I always figured Scott and Allison are gonna end up getting back together. And then he just, skewered her.
Yeah.
My heart will never be the same, Jeff Davis, so thanks for that.
Thank you.
You killed us. When I watched this, I said, oh, this is going to be a cute little werewolf show. It's going to be fine. It wasn't supposed to give me feels. Watch. She said watch it. She told me to watch it. You're going to love it, Crystal. You're just going to have a blast with it. And here I am, crying on her floor I'm just, sobbing after every episode, because
I'm sorry. I didn't expect it to go as far as it did.
She's not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
No.
I'm not.
But
not at all.
I can't really blame her, because I could have stopped watching, but I stuck with it because it got really, really good. And I blame Jeff Davis, because he just likes to fuck with our feels.
We're just going to blame him for everything. Even though we're very grateful for him. From creating Teen Wolf.
Yes, thank you for that, and for all those hot bodies and very attractive people.
But with that, we're allowed to blame you for anything in the future.
I curse you, but I love you.
Yeah.